Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Motivator here, back in here for another episode of the channel. Thank y'all for tuning in. And like that, let's just get started now. I got this little inspirational story I want to tell y'all. I just found it very just inspirational, motivational. It was just something that just peaked in my mind, like, yo, after hearing this story, or reading about it, shall I say, made me feel like, excuse me, I gotta get my shit together. Made me feel like I could do anything I put my mind to. If this guy right here could do it, man, any of us can do it, because his set of circumstances was really tough and he made it big, man. Listen here. So I want to tell you a story about a man by the name of Alonzo Franklin Herndon. Excuse me if I'm pronouncing his last name incorrectly, but it's spelled Herndon. So I think it's Herndon. Now, he was born enslaved, you feel me, in Georgia in 1858, June 26, 1828. The man eventually moved to Atlanta in 1882, and he eventually became the city's premier barber. He became the largest African-American property owner in Atlanta by the year 1900, and he would later found the Atlanta Life Insurance Company, becoming Atlanta's first African-American millionaire. Now, if that don't inspire you to want to be something, despite of your circumstances, I don't know what else can inspire you, bro. I just don't. Because here's a man who was born into slavery and made it out of that to become a millionaire. In the time, I mean, we talk about race now, race issues we got now. We got the Karens out here, we got police shootings, we got all this stuff out here, you know, politics as usual, all that stuff out here. But here is at a time where racism and slavery was really, you know, it was really at a heightened level, you know what I'm saying? So if this man can make it out of those circumstances in the South, by the way, which was more harsh as far as racism tends to up north, and to become a millionaire, become such an iconic figure, and we don't even hear about this guy in history books like that, man. It's just crazy, you know what I'm saying? But it's no surprise. That's a whole nother story. But the point that I'm making is, if he could come from that set of circumstances at the time that he did and overcame them obstacles to be what he became, my God, what's your excuse, man? What's my excuse? Ain't no excuse, man. Ain't no excuse. You got an opportunity to go to school, get a public education, you can get a free education, you get a scholarship. You know, these people ain't had these opportunities at that time, where the government and all of them was real racist and they really fought hard to oppress black people and keep them down. He still overcame all that. When there is a will, man, there is a way to get it done, and you gotta find that way. You gotta have that will in your heart, and you gotta find that way in your mind and put that thought to action and make it happen. My God, how could you not be inspired by this? To be born in the 1800s. And I mean, jeez Christ, man. At the age of 42, he became a millionaire. Black owned. We all scream all this black owned, this, that, and the third. Yeah, he was that. At that time. Are you crazy, bro? I mean, this is stuff like this I love to hear about and I love to read about, because it gives other people, especially from minority communities, a way to know that you can make it out without having to just rap your way out the neighborhood, or happen to play ball to get out the neighborhood, because a lot of us really think that's the only way that we could do it. What's wrong with investing? What's wrong with learning real estate, learning, dividends and stocks, crypto now? You got crypto getting people rich. So it's mad different ways and hustles out here in the internet age. It's people who done made it famous off of just their talent, just laughing it up, joking with their homeboys. Then they decide to record themselves and throw it on Instagram. And next thing you know, the whole world think you funny. They see your talent. You start to realize what you got going on for yourself and utilize that talent for your own benefits. Be smart out here. You know what I'm saying? You can make it out here. You can do it. It's just getting into that mindset and seeing examples like this will get you inspired. It will get you motivated. It get you galvanized. It'd be like, man, how a person come from them set of circumstances to make it to that. $1 million. Do you know how much money that is at that time? 1900. Look up the inflation chart, man. Google that. Google $1 million, even if it was just 1 million, because they probably had more than that. But just Google $1 million, what that was worth. 1900, $1 million, what that's worth today if you correct the inflation, if you adjust the inflation for it. Man, he probably had like 100 million or something. That's how much he could buy. You know what I'm saying? What $1 million was back then could get you today. It's probably like 100 million or more. I mean, how do you not get inspired by it? How do you not be galvanized? But it makes me think to myself, again, if he could do that at that time where the circumstances was that heightened, it was that serious, it was that real, man. People was out there getting hung on trees. They was out there getting hung on light poles, public lynchings out there. People were actually eating picnics, watching people get hung out there. Yeah. Crazy times. If he could do that and rise to be what he was back then at that time, what is your excuse today? Put that blunt down, man. Put that drink down. Put that phone down. Get to using this up here and get to thinking like, man, whoa, if he could do that, you better figure out what you good at. You better figure out what you like to do and how you can make money off that. You got to do it. You can't let your set of circumstances define you. You can't let the whole crowd and the audience and all that stuff define you as far as the whole society. He didn't let society dictate what his future was going to be just because he was born into slavery. And to make it out of that, to become a millionaire, do you know that's like a rose growing out of concrete, man? Do you know that? That is like literally a rose growing out of a crack of concrete. That is just incredible. I'm just so motivated, inspired hearing that, man. Everybody should be inspired hearing that. No matter what walk of life, no matter what race you is, any of that. No matter any of that, whatever your circumstances is right now for you, I don't care how many times you fail, you better get yourself back up and try again. You know what I'm saying? Because hearing that set of circumstances and being like, damn, how you make it from that to a millionaire? What? Man, listen, if he could do that, what's your excuse? Ask yourself that, man. What is my excuse? What is stopping me today? Or am I stopping myself? Understand. Listen, peep game. Keep on going, man. You only got one life to live. Don't be your own biggest enemy out here. Just go ahead. Make it happen, man. Be great, man. Don't be afraid to be great. Go out there, lay it all on the line, and make them see how great you are. Show the world how great you are, man. Because we waiting to see. Believe in yourself, man. Stop making excuses for why you can't do stuff. If he can make it out that set of circumstances at the time he did it, you can do it right now, 2021, man. Let's get it. Let's make it happen. I mean, that got me galvanized. I can't even tell y'all, man. I just had to make a video about that. Like, yo, that is incredible, man. That's insane. I'm going to start looking for more stories like this to tell y'all about more stories like this. Just great overcoming odds and obstacle stories, man, because these stories need to be out here. They need to be known. They need to be felt, man, because this is incredible out here to make it from that set of circumstances to be that, man. That's crazy. That's insane. That's incredible, man. Big shout out to him, Alonzo Franklin Herndon. Excuse me if I pronounce the name wrong. But again, it's Alonzo Franklin Herndon. I think that's right. Again, Google that, man. That's a great story to look up, man. It's your boy, Mr. Motivator here. Just wanted to drop some, good inspirational story, man. If y'all got any stories like that too, feel free to hit me up again. Aspire to Inspire by Mr. Motivated on Facebook. Check out my page, leave a like, inbox me. Also, you can check me out on Instagram as well. If I don't be on IG like that, to be honest with you, but you can still inbox me. I do check my inboxes and stuff. That is Mr._Motivated 973. All right. Check y'all on the next episode, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's your boy, Mr. Motivated. I'm out.